Let's get ready to rumble. Guess who's back in the motherfucking house? Fudney's back in the motherfucking house. Do me a favor, smash that like button, babies. Push us up in the old algorithm. Of course, you know your boy's back for another evening stream. I'll probably have maybe one or two more of these. Friday night, I'll be out. Saturday night, I'll be out. And then Sunday night, we're going to do something live at 5 p.m. PST in the Telegram. So Hobbs is in so far. Jayhawk's ugly ass is in so far. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure to join the Telegram, come hang out, bullshit, and party with the degenerates. Guys, not a lot of news today, but I guess the main story is, Gavin Newsom, my governor, right? Mr. Rules for thee, not for me. Everyone stay on lockdown, but let me go fucking have a big dinner with my friends and family at this restaurant that's not outdoor. Sorry, I'm so upset. As you can tell, I'm a little upset. Some issues with him, and then some top execs at Silicon Valley Bank. Some shit went down with them. And just pretty much overall cryptocurrency kind of what's going on with the Silicon Valley Bank thing is like when something explodes, or something goes wrong, then people start looking into it. For example, when SBF, got in trouble for the FTX collapse, like people started to really dig into his past. So, we'll see what's up with that. But what's up, babies? How y'all doing? It's good to see you guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have Design DNA in the chat. We have Andrew, Jay, Linda, Mizzy, Matt. What's up, babies? Tony. Bree, those thumbnails looking fire, baby. Those thumbnails looking fire, baby girl. Sacco Hunt. Somebody speak to my manager. Getting his beer, of course. Do you get your beer? What kind of beer you got, Sacco? Static Wolf. What's up, baby? Hung Like a Tortoise. Captain's Channel. What's up, babies? We got Hung Like a Tortoise. I already said that. Racket Club. Jay, Linda, MJ. What's up, baby? What's up, Irish Mike? Let me go ahead and pull up the stream, excuse me, on YouTube real quick and make sure I have I can see the actual stuff. Man, StreamYard's so ass. I can't see the stuff going down, the viewer activity, which is it's important. How long you guys are here for, how long you've been degenerates for, donations and stuff like that. You could see donations on and super stickers on fucking StreamYard, but not everything else. So what's up, the Prez? How you doing? Bruce H 180. How you doing? Morning Wood. What's up, baby? Best name in the industry. Shinja, yes, sir. Is Shibnobi alive? Well, here's the thing about Shibnobi, and we'll start on the news around the 5-minute mark. Here's the thing about Shibnobi. Look, I want to believe Shinobi is going to be fine, dude. But when the main person that sent the project to the fucking moon leaves the project, right, and then he hands it over to another shitcoin in Shibdoge, sometimes you have to get while the getting is good. I'm not saying they're not going to pump anymore, but I would stick a fork in that one if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't want that to sway you to do anything. I'm not a fucking expert. I'm a guy on YouTube talking about how he feels about projects, so keep that in mind, right? I'm just a guy on YouTube. But all things considered, I wouldn't trust Shibnobi. What's up, Blockchain Betty? How you doing, baby? Jay Linda, I was actually supposed to go to Portland this week. I decided not to, though. What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing, bro? So yeah, I would tread lightly with that one. You know what I mean? I would tread lightly. I don't know. How you guys doing tonight? What you guys got going on? I just did some shopping. I literally went to Target for that Theragun. I went to Target for a Theragun, and then I ended up getting a trash can, which I've needed a trash can for a year. I have one, but it shit sucks. It's too small. A bunch of HBA stuff, which is soap and stuff like that. You still at work, Jayhawk? Hey, what's the craziest job you had to do, Jayhawk? Any transmission work today? Cliff gonna join? No, Cliff ain't gonna join nobody at Walmart. That motherfucker got money. You think he don't got money? You're out your damn mind. Cliff is balling out of control, bro. He is balling out of control. Cliff is balling out of control, right? What's up, Tyrite? How you doing, baby? Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing more evening streams. So I'm not gonna promise them every day, but 7 p.m. will be the time. Of course, if I have dates or something like that in the evening, which I've been tapering off the dates and those sorts of things, But Friday, Jake is coming to San Diego. We're having a double date. Me and Jake going out with the girlies. I'm going to have some fun. I got to get up early Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, there will be coffee and crypto. I'm trying to work out how the fuck. I might have to do coffee and crypto on my couch because Jake and an old girl staying in my room here. So we'll figure something out. We're going to have it no matter what. I'll be there 8 a.m., okay? And then Sunday, we're having a little chat in the Telegram at 5 p.m. Links to the Telegram is in the description down below. And then, of course, regularly scheduled events Monday and stuff like that. So Altman says, "What's up, man? Just want to ask, what is the best wallet to trade crypto?" Well, it depends what you're trying to do, but literally, like, I like MetaMask, but honestly, like the to me, like what's more appealing on the eyes is I like Coinbase Wallet for my phone. For my phone, I think Coinbase Wallet is just better. I like it. But for like computer, I think MetaMask is the most compatible with all the websites. So like every website's going to have a MetaMask link. Some websites don't have everything, but if you have Trust Wallet, all the like the typical wallets, they're probably going to have some sort of connection or the wallet link thing. You can scan a QR code and shit like that. So what's up, John? How you doing, baby? Yeah, I agree, Jay Linda. I just think Coinbase looks so sleek on the phone. What's up, Chris? Or Kiss, how you doing? Chrissy says, ain't nobody being proud of living from Northeast Ghetto, Philadelphia. What's funny is I grew up kind of like in the ghetto part. I mean, Southern California, they got some ghetto parts, right? And I'm from like Chula Vista, Imperial Beach, San Ysidro area. Let me tell you something. I will never move back there. I made it out. I made it out, nigga. I make it out. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. What's up, Tomba? How you doing? I love you, Tomba. Yeah, you're welcome. Trucking, you're welcome. Yeah. Usually I just kind of, these night streams, there's a little bit of news and we shoot the shit. So let's get into the news. And I just want to hang out with you guys tonight. So obviously the first set of news is, and everybody's really focused on this, is Gavin bang your wife Newsom. So California governor reportedly failed to disclose Silicon Valley Bank ties while lobbying for a bailout. So obviously we know when Silicon Valley Bank went down, if it would have went down, it would have been, well, it did go technically down, but it would have been the biggest, the second largest banking. It was the second largest banking collapse in U.S. history. I mean, but if you adjust the price for inflation, I think a lot of those exchanges banks were way high. And there's a bunch in the 80s, right? And I think some 90s or something like that. Anyways, obviously Silicon Valley is in California. And, Silicon Valley was very important to just cryptocurrency and tech in general. Silvergate went down. We had Signature Bank go down. Obviously, they were known for dealing with crypto. And we know that BlockFi was one of the biggest, and Circle, right? Circle was the biggest, and BlockFi was one of the biggest people affected by the run on the bank with Silicon Valley. Now, we know since then, they were bailed out, right? The government bailed them out. Unfortunately, if you held shares of Silicon Valley Bank, well, you're stuck like fucking Chuck. And we'll get into the next story here in a second, right? But look, is this something we didn't know? Did you not think Gavin Newsom had ties to the biggest one of the Silicon Valley Bank? Of course he did. But this is one of those things where this is just another person being helped out. So let's read this article. It says, Business Insider reported that California Governor Gavin Newsom failed to disclose his ties with Silicon Valley Bank while lobbying for the bailout. Moreover, the report states that Newsom maintains substantial personal ties to the now closed financial institution. Now, I wonder what those ties were. Specifically, Newsom is connected to the bank through personal accounts, 3 wineries, and his wife's charity, according to Insider. Conversely, California laws ban government officials from potentially influencing the decision for which they maintain a financial interest. And this is the rub right here, right? I didn't know about the charities and stuff. I knew about his wineries because during the pandemic, everybody had to stay in, your restaurant couldn't have people inside, and they were spotted inside at one of the wineries or a restaurant with like friends and family, It's always the rules for thee, not for me. So it says, California governor withholds Silicon Valley Bank connection. According to a report from Business Insider, California governor, okay, I don't know why they repeat that shit. Ken Kilipson first reported the connection, noting the personal ties between Newsom and the now collapsed SVB. Additionally, a former employee with information on Newsom's financial stated he, quote, maintained personal accounts for SVB for years, right? Obviously, in the real world, everybody's wallet is doxxed. You know what I mean? There is uncertainty as to whether or not Newsom's personal accounts at the bank were active at the time of its closure. Subsequently, it is certain their status while he lobbied. It was uncertain their status while he lobbied for a government bailout of the banks, right? So if you're Gavin Newsom and your wife has all these things in SVB, and I guarantee you it's more than $250,000 that's FDIC insured, you bet your damn ass he's going to want them to figure that out, right? I'm sure he has more money in other places, but they would take a huge hit, right? Insider notes a statement made by Newsom's office that had been in touch with the highest levels of leadership at the White House and Treasury, specifically for the intent to help stabilize the entire innovation ecosystem that has served as a tentpole for our economy. Now, the real question is this something that no one cares about and they only care about it since it's public? I mean, that's the question. That's the question. So it's like, yeah, I think they knew about it, but the thing is, like, when stuff comes out like this, we'll see how much of a big deal this is, but obviously this is not allowed, right? It's not allowed. Following government interference, Newsom praised the swift action. Simultaneously, the issue relays to the lack of disclosure of his own connectivity to the bank, thus breaching a California legislation specifically banning the practice. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, right? We'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens with this and those sorts of things. But when it comes to these sorts of things, I'm like, well, this news was going to get out sooner or later. So I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why this is. He even like put his name out there. I wouldn't have said shit. And if I'm Governor Newsom, I would have had a press conference and been like, yeah, I have accounts there, so I can't. I get it, for the people would be good, but my wife has account. Just be honest and upfront. But not sure we can expect that from all these politicians. I don't really have anything against Gavin Newsom, to be honest. I think California it's an interesting place. It's tough to manage all the problems California has. And if you're him, you have a target on your back always. I mean, they just did what was it called, where they do like an election, like, because they just voted for it, and he just dominated all the competition, and people are moving out of California at a crazy rate, but at the same time, places like Los Angeles, San Diego, and many others are like a hub for tourists. It's a touristy thing. And everyone who comes to San Diego that I've met loves San Diego, because San Diego is not in your face like San Francisco is. It's not as dirty as LA is. And there are parts of San Diego that are just beautiful. And San Diego's so big, right? There's so many different like towns and cities in San Diego County. Like, there's so many, and there's a different vibe in each of them. Like, if you go east, it's very, very red. It's more rural. It's red. Of course, here in San Diego, and in like where I'm at, like on the beach, like, it's super liberal, but it's not in your face, right? Most recently, during the pandemic, we had one crazy thing when the whole Black Lives Matter march, which is a dumbass organization, just to be clear, you know what I mean? Just so stupid. If you understand what's going on with like they're the main people that run that organization, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Fucking Captain Obvious, Black Lives Matter, like, no shit. But aside from that, it's really kind of untouched from all the craziness. So when people talk shit about like San Diego and stuff, it's like San Diego is a fucking paradise. Like, the weather's mostly perfect here. There's no crazy natural disasters, barring a crazy earthquake or some crazy tsunami. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, but this is interesting. Fudney, he is a California governor. What do you expect from him? He has to say something as he represents small businesses banking. 100%, Chrissy, but he should just be like, hey, I want to make this clear. I don't know how clear he was with making it clear. Like, hey, my wife has accounts with this bank. Of course he has to represent, but he still has ties to that bank. He has to say something. Maybe that's something he should probably lead with. If he's, I don't know if he had some sort of press conference or anything. I'm sure he spoke on it, but that's something you lead with, because it's going to get out there. Just to be clear, my wife, so-and-so, companies, nonprofit, fucking wineries, whatever. And then, but as a governor, I have to look out for the people, what I mean? Those kinds of things. So, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see if anything happens to him, but we'll see if people make a big deal out of this. Like Chris E makes a good point. Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Like, not say anything about it? You know what I mean? He's supposed to lobby for it, Or some people, were saying let the bank fail. But, I mean, how many tech companies in 5 to 10 to 15 years are going to surviving, right? Are going to survive because of this bailout and maybe offer some sort of like value to the world. Like, you never know. And those are the people I really feel for, is like the depositors, the regular ass people, and the tech startups who are just trying shit out. I have friends who are running small businesses, and like their lifeline is like loans and shit, business loans, and their money, the cash they have. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but that's the thing with Gavin Newsom. Another thing that's kind of heinous, in my opinion, right? Check this out. So, speaking of insider trading and these execs, mysteriously taking profits, which, the market was running a little bit, so it would make this take profits. But okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think that these these executives in Silicon Valley Bank took profits because of the last market rally, or they knew something was on the horizon and they decided to pull out before then, right? Interesting. We'll talk more about Pulse Chain and stuff like that. Let me see if I have any. Nope. Okay. Yeah. So smash that like button, push it up in the old algorithm. 70 people in the chat, 23 likes. Let's push it up a little bit higher, guys. Let's go, baby. All right, check this out, because this is to me, this is particularly heinous. But we just don't know. So the SEC is investigating it. We'll see. It says the Wall Street Journal reported that U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, is investigating Silicon Valley Bank executives' stock sale made just days before the bank's collapse. Ooh. Okay. The report has stated that the Justice Department is also executing the investigation alongside the SEC into the bank's closure. Specifically, the separate investigation is currently in the preliminary phases, according to sources. So it's going to be on the SEC to prove that they knew that shit was going down. Of course, they're going to be looking at internal emails and text messages probably. And let me tell you something. If these motherfuckers are selling millions of dollars and if they knew this shit was going to collapse, they're fucked. The closure of SVB stands out as one of the most concerning developments in the banking sector in recent memory, subsequently standing as the largest banking failure since 2008. The industry has reacted with concern as trading started Monday. Now, the Wall Street Journal has reported that the SEC is investigating Silicon Valley Bank executives' stock sales prior to the collapse. Specifically, the regulator is executing its own probe into the banking failure amidst a Justice Department similar investigation. The report notes that the development is not out of the ordinary in similar situations. The investigation into large financial institution collapses is not out of ordinary. Conversely, what is unique is the subject of the SEC's probe. So the SEC reportedly, quote, examining stocks. SEC is reportedly, quote, examining stock sales of SVB financials, officer made days before the bank's failure. The banks failed. Sources stated. Alternatively, the Justice Department is investigating, quote, the department's fraud prosecutors in Washington and San Francisco, the people said. Currently, the Wall Street Journal noted that neither SVB CEO Greg Becker nor CFO Daniel Beck has responded with a comment on the matter. The failure of Silicon Valley Bank started just last week. Following the bank's plea for capital and potential sale, it was sent in receivership with the FDIC on Friday. Ultimately, it was closed quickly, followed by Signature Bank's subsequent closure by regulators. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think these guys knew some shit was on the horizon and sold a bunch? You know? It would make sense, right? It would make sense. Pull up Huobi retweet of the Saitama partnership. Dude, I don't know if you read the room, but no one really cares about Saitama. I would like to do coke with Russ one day, though. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. If those allegations from his wife are true, I don't know. I do align with my bro. Anyways, moving on to the next story. We saw earlier that Facebook Meta to fire 10,000 employees. That's a lot of employees, bro. 10,000 employees is a lot of employees. What's up, DJ? How you doing, baby? DJ, the setup is looking crazy, my guy. Looking crazy good. So that's interesting. So more negative Facebook news. And what do you guys think of Facebook? Like, literally, I know they own Instagram, and Instagram is thriving. Instagram's fantastic. But actual Facebook is kind of ass, right? Now, I have an Oculus, and look, the Oculus is amazing, but I don't find myself using it. Is that because I'm not a gamer, or is that because I used it for one game and never played it again? Shout out to Bree, right? I don't know. And we saw that Signature Bank is being sued by shareholders for fraud. That's interesting, right? That's very, very interesting. And it says Moody's cuts outlook on U.S. banking system to negative from stable, citing rapidly deteriorating operating environment. I mean, what do you guys think of this? I mean, because I think that in our society, obviously, it's not completely capitalist. It's capitalist when your bum ass needs some fucking money in a bailout to maybe buy some brakes or fix your car or, pay for your hospital bills, right? Yeah, fuck you, or your student loans. Yeah, we're capitalists right there, motherfuckers. But when it comes to bailing out these big banks, we socialists, baby. Yeah, here's some money, baby. Turn the money printers on, right? I mean, it's for the greater good, It's like raising interest rates, for example. Like, that's going to push the economy into like a shithole, right? But it's necessary to make sure our currency is worth something. So it's kind of crazy. Right? It's an interesting perspective on it, and it's like communism in China. Like, it's not real communism. You know what I mean? It's not real. I think the only one has like a true dictatorship is like fucking North Korea, and we see how good they're doing, right? You need some sort of like a hybrid, right? I don't think there's one blanket statement and those sorts of things. You know what I mean? I know Crypto Dreams. Yeah, Crypto Dreams has actually been here from the start of my channel. I mean, I heard about the Huobi thing. Saitama blocked me and Russ blocked me. So, I mean, partner with Huobi. It's like, great. What partnership? You know, is it going to push them back to their all-time high? Are people on this channel that bought the top gonna break even? Maybe. I just don't think it's an exciting cryptocurrency. They have 7 tokens on a decentralized exchange, or 7 cryptos. It's like, duh. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. You know, it's like, it is what it is. You know, you want to buy that, fine. It's not special. You know, it's only special because it has a huge community, right? Not sure how many people are active, but kudos to them for still grinding in the bear market. So, yeah. So Tectonic has the potential to go crazy. Here's the FUD with Tectonic. And look when I'm buying Tectonic, I'm speculating on it, right? I'm buying some just because I think it could pump in the future. But would I be surprised if it rug pulled? Absolutely not. Keep in mind, the team has 23% tokens locked up. So they're going to be released at some point. They own 23% of the supply, which is like roughly 20 million or something like that. Obviously, they don't have that much liquidity in there, but roughly 20 minutes or something like that. So you have to keep that in mind, right? It's very, very important to understand that. But another thing is Oscar Ramos, who's a really, really big YouTuber, wanted to be a ambassador for them. Like, he's way bigger than me, but he kind of suckles on the balls of I don't mean that offensively, Oscar. If you're watching or you watch this or someone clips this, I think you're a good dude. I'm just saying that you kind of kiss ass to the Chronos community, which is fine. That's a good way to do it, but he does. And he's the kind of guy that he probably wouldn't say shit negative if something bad happened, which is good for a project because they want people to, fluff the balls. I won't do that. So I understand why they denied me, but him, they should have. That's a layup for them. That guy, he's been talking about that project and VVS Finance before I even thought of a YouTube channel. That guy is a Chronos guy through and throughout. That's the guy you should have hired. And they don't want to give that guy a chance. Shady to me. But they did hire a guy who's not really doxed on Twitter named, we see, Agents. This guy, Agent 007, he's a Tectonic ambassador. And every Tuesday, he has Tectonic Tuesday. So if you want to, get some Tectonic alpha, make sure to check them out, right? Make sure to check them out, or him out. So he is an actual ambassador. So, and I popped in there for a few times, watched it on replay a little bit. It's not bad, but he is undoxed, and I think the developers are undoxed, and it's like, I don't know why they wouldn't go with it. To me, it's a little shady, but 100% can 100x, 100%. Christy says, your city wasn't destroyed by anything but overcrowding and inflated prices. Work from home just exacerbates things. Businesses need to spread out to not disenfranchise people or overprice people out. Yeah, it's crazy, Christy. I know, we're, the older heads always say, yeah, it's something wrong with this generation. But dude, you cannot work one fucking job. At least not in San Diego, right? You can't work one fucking job in San Diego and have a house while your wife stays at home and you raise a bunch of kids. Absolutely. You need 2 people in the household. And still, right? You still, I think the average house price in the United States is $300K or something like that. Is it $300K? The average price in the United States? Let's see, average home price. Average home price US. Yeah, 348,000 now in California. Yeah, so San Diego it's 800,000. Fucking LA it's 816,000. So it's like, you know. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, I had to grab my straight blast in. You know what I mean? All right. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, California's rough to live here, man. You need a lot, right? What do I think of WAGMI? WAGMI is a good project, dude. Like I said, if WAGMI fails, it's not going to be because of the efforts of the development team. It's a really good project. They're always out there building their brand. I mean, who knows how big crypto gaming is going to be? But the barrier to entry for WAGMI is like you don't even need to care about crypto, but it's going to affect the people that bought the NFTs and the people that hold the token, like the share, right? So WAGMI is I think it's going to send. Do I know? I don't know. But man, if this thing does what other games do, like $1 billion market cap, dude, I mean, come on. Come on. I have like 10 or 15 grand in this right now. It's not a ton, but man, if it's at $12 million market cap, if this thing hits like $1 billion, Jesus fucking see ya. You know what I mean? See ya. Fucking see you later. You know, it's 100x, right? Ish. Yeah, it's crazy. It'd be nuts. It'd be nuts. So WAGMI's a good project, a very, very good project. The thing is, like, will it stick? I don't know. The crazy thing about crypto, and then I'm sure you guys notice, is it doesn't matter like the utility of a cryptocurrency project. It really cares. It really it's all about the community. So many shit coins like Saitama and other ones, they pumped because they had no real use case. There are so many DeFi projects that have been like here, like the ones we don't even care about, like Curved Out or Mina and you fucking Frax share or all these shits, you know, that we don't even know about or care about that can't even think of a market cap like Saitama's because it's the community part of it, right? Saitama had a very strong community and a time where meme coins were popular. And that's why I don't think they ever should have switched from the meme. I think they should have kept it. Maybe change the logo because the logo was from One Punch Man and these Japanese anime studios they will banish you to the shadow realm. They almost got rid of Classy. They almost got rid of Jake because they were using, you know, the logo on the thumbnail. So it was so bad that I started deleting old thumbnails of my Saitama video because I didn't want to get strikes. But I don't think they should have moved away from a meme coin because I think the meme coin space is like, it's so big and important. And SHIB never moved away. Volt's not going to move away. You know, Kleekai and they never moved away. And Saitama didn't have to move away, but they wanted to move away because they wanted to be taken seriously, which is fine. I get it. But if you're in the, you know, you're in the game of competing with other decentralized exchanges, you have to compete with other decentralized exchanges. You're not a meme coin anymore. You're a serious cryptocurrency project, you know, that wants to be a decentralized exchange. How are you going to beat out the big daddies of the space, the ones that don't charge an arm and a leg to get listed on them, right? What are you going to do? How are you going to beat those guys? I mean, if they could do it, they can do it. I mean, I'm here for it, but you know, I don't have faith in them. But what's up, Sebastian? How you doing? Exactly, Sebastian. Exactly. First of all, that was a sick little post you did. I think you called like the noon, your noon jujitsu. Imagine your job talking about shitcoins all day, mod in groups. Fucking crazy. I know, right? Let me see. Let me go down. I already know about K. I actually have a bag of KTO, but I'm not hopeful on that one. To me, honestly, it's just a shitcoin. Unless they want to come do an AMA, they could pay me. We could talk about it on the Twitter live space, but I'm not interested. Thank you so much for the $5. It's Summers. I do appreciate any donations, dude. I appreciate you, bro. I see you guys tagging me and everything on Twitter. Maddie B says, many people move from my area from New York. They offer me $200K for no house. She pay. Wait, what are you talking about, Maddie B? Is that English? Yeah, I think WAGMI has huge potential, bro. Chrissy says, if I'm the mayor of LA, I'm shipping homeless people out of LA to Desert Oasis. I will test and see. The homeless issue is interesting, right? Because the humanitarian part of me is like, dude, because addiction and mental health go hand in hand. They just do. Like drug abuse and mental health and homelessness, they're all holding hands, right? And I worked at a mental health institute only for a year, but I spent 6 months dealing with insurance, and I spent 6 months on the floor dealing with highly psychotic or suicidal or people going through fucking addiction withdrawal, and I forgot the actual term for it. It's called, you know. But when I worked in medical billing, the billing aspect, that really opened my eyes because, I mean, this is the truth. The truth is there's a lot of people out there in California. We have these crazy lenient laws that really benefit people who we want to help them because we like the virtue signal, but you can't help them. There's so many people that would, because there's a law in California, right? If you go into a mental health institute and say you're a danger to others by saying, I'm going to hurt myself or other people, we have to take you in. If there's a bed available, they have to give you a bed, regardless of how much money you owe, regardless of what insurance you don't have, regardless if you've been here every other week for the last 5 years. They have to give them a bed. That comes with food, that comes with cigarettes, right? For smoke breaks, that comes with a lot of, whatever. Comes with psychotic medication sometimes and stuff like that. And so a lot of these people don't want to get help. They're homeless for a while. They tweak out. And when they, need a place to stay in a warm bed, they'll come and say they're going to hurt themselves or other people, and then when they get tired of being there, they'll leave. They get released and they'll go do drugs again and come back. And that's not all of the patients, and a lot of people are rehabilitated. There was a lot that were like that, right? So it's an interesting problem because a lot of people want to be homeless or maybe chose to be homeless. It's a rough world out there, and fuck, man, a lot of people can't, it's tough, especially California. And it's like, if you go to downtown San Diego, there's a part of it that's like, if you go to the beach, there is quite a bit of homeless. It's like, what do you do? What do you do? Obviously you can't hurt a mass bunch of people. That's crazy. But it's like, on my street, there's been like an uptick in like car window break-ins. Thank God I have a garage, but dude, fuck that, bro. I had a friend staying here one night. Someone broke his window and stole all his shit. And nothing was even in sight. He had tint, and I know it's worse in San Francisco. Jalen says, Saitama was huge, especially with live streams. Every time so much volume, people milked it for what it was worth. Crypto is definitely cutthroat. It is, I'm telling you. Again, thanks for the $5 donation. See if I missed anything. I got to go to some of these. What's up, Racket? How you doing, baby? Crypto Dream says, Russ is small part of Saitama. He's a punching bag mouthpiece. Is all gets paid well to be that guy? Of course. They all get paid well. They're all filthy rich now, which is like, if you believe Russ's ex-wife about him like living with their parents and like not having, a dollar to his name and getting fired from that job for some sort of fraud I forgot for what it was. I don't know, but it's a come up, but at the same time, it's like, who's going to trust you going forward? Like all the OGs, like the non-nut huggers that know this project, they know that, it's fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, they know that. Can you believe that guy? I can't believe that guy anymore. He just talks in circles. He talks a lot. I can't believe him. They overpromise and underdeliver. Whatever the reason was, I just can't believe him, Look, I'm not saying they can't fucking pump because they can pump. It depends where you bought. If you bought the absolute bottom, like Saitama has been pumping a lot for the last. But to me, it's just, spending time in crypto, it's just not appealing. I look at like $5 million in liquidity, $100 million market cap. That's terrible, right? And I look at like the competitors. I can't see them beating out the competitors. I just don't. Where do they start? How? If they do, fantastic. And keep in mind, you have Russ's wife all over Twitter talking shit about like the authorities coming to get him. He's not paying bills, all kinds of. Do I believe everything she's saying? No, because I know a woman scorned and do a divorce is crazy. He's dating her best friend. She will say anything, so I can't get mad at Russ. In fact, I like seeing Russ with his little nice bust down with his hotter girlfriend, white smile, all dressed up. I like to see a man come up, right? You know what I mean? But I'm not buying the shitty project. I think it's shit. I don't have anything against him. He just lied to everybody. You know what I mean? Blockchain says, when I lived in Dallas, I learned not to keep anything in my car and kept my doors unlocked. I'd rather someone go through my empty car than smash a window. 100%, blockchain, but these motherfuckers start smashing windows first. Yeah, Seattle's terrible too. It's these crazy big liberal towns that are getting wrecked, but it's like, it's not just liberals, right? It's just liberal spot. Maybe that's the key. I don't know. It's a complicated problem, and I'm glad I'm not in charge of it, because how the fuck do you fix a homeless problem? You know what I mean? I know we spend a lot of taxpayer money on it. I know Californians get taxed at the ass for it, but how do you fix the problem? I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, Maddie B, have a good bedtime. I can't defend Russ. Exactly, Steve. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I don't hate him as a person. I just think it's a shitty project. It's like, I like to roast him, They'll be all right. You know what I mean? They'll be all right. Rub some dirt on it. They'll be all right. My little YouTube channel ain't going to do nothing. They do want to sue me as soon as they start pumping again, according to one of the guys, but it's whatever. They can sue me if they want. They're not even an American company anymore. They're not going to sue me. And they probably have legal issues going on in the background anyway, so I don't fucking care. Honestly, don't care. Dylan says, I do too. It's funny he was the part of the scam, but you feel good in person. Karma's real. Yeah. Well, yeah. I like the come up, I like the glove, to be honest. He looks way better, dude. He looked like shit when he first started Pomeranian Saitama. Out of shape, unhealthy as fuck. Now he lost weight and he has muscle mass. I'm not mad, bro. Chrissy says it ain't only liberal towns. Florida and Texas are getting homelessness now. People are getting price of 100%, Chrissy. Yeah, Florida is not. Miami, bro. Miami's not disgusting, but what the crazy thing is that Miami's like it's just terrible to live there. It's crazy. Any gaming coins you're interested in? Yeah, for ones. Do WAGMI games right here. WAGMI. 12K market. Excuse me, $12 million market cap too. That ain't nothing. Imagine that WAGMI has 20% of the available liquidity Saitama does more. Russ is the best thing to happen to the crypto space. Feature of Binance. Morning Wood. Check out FedNow service website. Government trying to, yeah, exactly, yeah. So the FedNow is the government's answer to XRP and crypto in general, because the big knock on like governments and sending money across nations and stuff is that, like, you have to deal with like all these checks and balances, and the FedNow is supposed to combat that, right? Let's see. What is FedNow? All right. Okay, so FedNow is a service developed by the Federal Reserve for depository institutions in the United States. It will enable individuals and businesses to send instant payments. Banks will be able to build product on top of the FedNow platform. FedNow is scheduled to launch between May and June 2023. So very, very soon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're trying to take down XRP. The government's not stupid. What do you think CBDCs are for? What do you think FedNow is for? They see crypto and it's a problem, right? Bitcoin's a problem. But I think that they should just accept it, I don't know. It's like, what this is like, we could do this with fucking, what we could do is with stable coins, but obviously it's anonymous. There's no third party services just in case like something bad happens. And the truth is, a lot of average Joes like being able to call someone if something goes wrong. Like I sent 100K to this business and they haven't replied or whatever, right? And they can be, oh, okay, hey, we'll go ahead and reimburse that. We'll deal with that. Like, that's the beauty of stuff like this, is that when it's centralized, you get some of the perks of being centralized. Whereas DeFi is kind of cutthroat. You send somebody 100K in your wallet, you better convince them that give you that back if they want to, right? Someone accidentally sends you, instead of $100 in ETH, they send you $1,000 in ETH. It's like, well, you typed in an extra zero. So. Exactly, yeah. So Saitama blew up my channel, man. It's like my first 10K subscribers came from like sucking Saitama's dong. Well, I would say less, like maybe 8K. And then after that, I started like talking shit, and then like literally like I lost like 1,000 or 2,000. But then people started watching me some more, so it did stunt my growth, but that's okay. I'm okay. I'm here for the long run, man. I'm here for 5 years from now. I'm here for 10 years from now. I want to do this like forever. So, yeah, you would send it back, Morning Wood, but a lot of people wouldn't. Yeah, you're a good person, but it's DeFi. What are you gonna do? Call the cops? I sent 100K in my MetaMask. I was like, who the fuck? What are you talking about? Exactly, Jay Linda Gorilla Inu. Chrissy says FedNow changes things. It has token advantage from crypto. Bank transfers are slowed down from fraud monitoring. It wasn't like crypto was better. True. But what about the fees, Chrissy? What about the fees? Whatever happened to Illuvium crypto game? Is that thing? Well, I think Illuvium's a crypto hub, right? And I think they're still around. Illuvium. I think they're still around. Yeah, they're here. Are they a hub? Yeah, game studios. Yeah, they're a gaming studio, like a Gala, but obviously not important, not as big as a Gala, right? Support. Guys, we have 100 people in the chat. Let's go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get the 50 likes. Yeah, heck yeah. Mewtwo, Charizard, Inu, fucking every Inu. It was a good time to make money, get in, make money, and get out. But obviously, you can't stay stuck in those projects. And thank you, Jose. What do you guys think about this run? Do you think that the market runs some more? Do you think the market? I'm gonna save the clear value tax video for tomorrow morning, even though you guys have probably watched it already. I haven't watched it. I want to react to it. But what do you guys think? Because the way I look at it, it was as expected, but even like the negative people didn't think we were going to get 6.0, right? They didn't think that. So that's good. I didn't go through everything and read through every single category, but I mean, what's next? Another inflation, more inflation data. Then we have Jerome, and then the interest rates, right? And then that we'll know. I think the only thing that could really dump the market was maybe like a 50 basis points hike, but dude, you don't need 50 basis points when 25 is just going to be okay. And that may be the last one, right? So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to tell. I mean, the thing about this, what we notice about everything going on is that the Federal Reserve like spent a bunch of time trying to break something, and they broke something, right? Right? They broke something. Thank you, Sebastian. I appreciate it. They finally did, right? That's crazy. You know, the website's down for Morpheus Inu Crypto Dreams, but they broke something. So, the government's going to bail people out. Now that would have dumped the entire cryptocurrency market, and that would have created some great opportunities to buy. But the Federal Reserve they jumped in, right? Or it's weird, and they're helping out their friends, yeah. But it's kind of weird. They finally broke something, so they have to be pleased with these numbers. But I don't even think they go from CPI; they go from the other report. So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. So we'll see. We'll see. The thing is, like, no one knows. We could have something happen tomorrow. Like, if someone would have told me USDC was going to depeg Friday night, bro, I would have fucking been like, no way, bro. No way. No way, right? No way. I was shocked when that happened. I was out with my homegirl, and like I had to call Jake. I had to call the boys. Like, hey, all right, fuck it. Lucid Crypto says having tint on a car don't work. You put your cell phone up to the car and see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I have a garage, so fuck that shit. And even if I didn't have a garage, it'd be like kind of weird. You'd have to have some balls to break into my car. So, but if you're parking on my street, it could happen. And like the thing about windows is like, if you have like a specialty window, you have to go to a specialty place. And sometimes these places are backed up, and then, you know what I mean? You don't have your car for a few days. It's like, you know what I mean? Seiko, you out of here? All right. See you, Sebastian. Have a good one. Have a good night, bro. What of guys? I get so many DMs about some crypto projects. I don't even fucking. Last time I like aped in a random shit coin, I like rugged like the next like day. So I lost like I think it was $500 or $600 something, but whatever, fuck, it is what it is. It'd be like that. They don't think it'd be like that, but it do. They don't think it'd be like that, but it do, right? They do. Look at that. What's up, Dimes? How you doing, baby? Steve says one more slight uptick, a bit of hold for under a week, then a downtrend. We'll see. Yeah, people have to understand that when things go parabolic, they go down fucking a cliff. Maybe not back down to where they were, but we'll see. I'm still bearish, so. But yeah, we see the government's trying to really what Soap God? What did I say? Something, Soap God? How you doing, Soap God? Yeah, but yeah. First of all, tomorrow's Wednesday, guys. Tomorrow we're having I know you guys don't like Volt. A lot of you guys don't like Volt, but obviously they sponsor me, and I think it's a great project. We're having a Twitter live space, and we're giving $500 away in Volt tomorrow. So come hang. And I think I'm going to be doing Volted Wednesdays with Jake, Pablo, and the boys on their stream. So, peep me, 9:30. We'll do a migration if you guys want to hang out or whatnot. It's always popping, but of course, Eduardo says, hey, Rodney, crazy week. So do you think as a downside for the crypto market? I don't see any crypto market going down except for World War III. Well, we'll see, Eduardo, what else is going to break because of the Federal Reserve's rate hike. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe like we get down the road and inflation stops coming down at a fast rate. So. Yeah, dude, the USDC peg was like tripping me, bro. Tripping me out. DMX story time. Nah, I'm gonna stop doing that. Just like because that's fun, but like, dude, that's I don't know. It's just kind of nuts. Steve says I've been dropping tokens for you to get in, but no, don't tell you. Actually, Steve, you had some bangers in the past. If you have some more bangers, let me know. But I've been like really. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when's the last time I did like a standalone promotional video, except for Volt? But Volts are easy to make because people watch them and they like them, and I like Volt. But when's the last time you guys see me do like a one-off shitcoin promotion? It's been a while, right? A standalone video. First of all, those videos rarely get any views, but yeah. Reese, thank you so much for the A. I don't know what that A is, but yeah, I mean that's a good point. It says jump on a Dex Tools BNB live pairs and shit. It's not even just BNB, it's every new live pair. Like literally everything's a rug, right? Everything's a rug. What's up, Darth Diablo? How you been, bro? Long time no see. Jalen says, most I was rugged was the Kong Inus. I think I was Saitama King or something. Woo, yeah, 300. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it happens, bro. We've all been wrecked. I mean, I think I lost I remember I made like 5K in one night on stream, and I lost it all into EV. Remember EV Inu? Literally wrecked. 100% of the token sniffer, but I didn't see that it was created like an hour before or some shit like that. It was just being a degenerate. Oh, congratulations, Darth Diablo. Wow, I got a little baby. It's hours of research just to pick something worth a pump, let alone a video. I can only imagine how nervous you must get making. Well, look at, dude, these guys pay me an insane amount for making videos. It's stupid. It's like it's dumb. But and I was doing that a lot in April and May. Like, dude, April and May were so good for just money. But like, dude, they're gonna rug. A lot of them are gonna rug. So that's why I'm trying to find products that are decent, like Pomeranian, Steve. And Steve, we're working that out. I'll get you that stuff over. I did something wrong on my end, so we're working that out, Steve. But Pomeranian, I mean, that's a good service. They wanted just a mixing service, and they're having stuff coming out. That's and then Volt, they've established themselves, and they want to be a meme. Like they work hard on Twitter. Like, so those are the ones I want to be in longer term partnerships with. But I am getting like, man, I could be making so much money, and I'm not. For what? You know what I mean? For I don't want to wreck you guys. To be honest. And if you do too many of those videos, like, it does destroy your channel. If you do too many of them, maybe I should do one like once every 2 weeks or something like that, just to make them happy. I don't know. We'll see. Brad says, did you, I said, hold on. Did you see UFOs are in the news again? I saw a Newsback article about the mothership. Wait, the what? More aliens? More aliens, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, Pentagon suggests alien mothership. What? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? When did this come out? An hour? Wait, what? This is from Fox News. Pentagon officials suggest alien mothership in our solar system could send mini probes. What? Don't do it. Pentagon said in a draft document last week that aliens could be visiting our solar system and releasing smaller probes like missions conducted by NASA when studying our planet. A draft research reported by Stern Gugger, an artificial insular object could potentially be a parent craft and release many small probes. Oh, so they could in the future? They're not saying they see them, though, right? That's kind of crazy. Bro, aliens? Bro, aliens. Aliens? Dude, if anybody can get to our planet, they're going to fuck us up. You guys think some people would come in peace? Like, or aliens would come? What would they look like? Whoa. CZ was talking trash about USDC. Wasn't Paxo the issuer of BUSD? Was banking with Signature Bank? Yeah, CZ was fucking CZ over here like, y'all trying to come after me, but look at y'all, So if I'm CZ, I'm fucking. If I was CZ, I'm sitting in my nice, expensive living room drinking a fat ass glass of wine, laughing at the fucking U.S. banking system. It's crazy. I mean, guys, there has to be unidentified. I mean, who knows, right? Maybe we're their experiment. You know what I mean? Maybe they put us here and they're just checking on us and seeing what the fuck we'll do. You know what I mean? They have so far and disarmed our nuclear weapons. Wait, they disarmed them? Dude, nukes are not going to work for anybody who can fucking fly here. They might, but no way. We might hurt them a little bit with nukes, but I can't imagine anyone with the capabilities to get here wouldn't do some crazy shit like shut down the whole like grid, They have no reason to come in peace. They already have been here the whole time. We are just You think so? I don't know. Ever heard of the dark forest theory, Rodney? Alien civilization hide from each other from the... No, I haven't heard about that. I fuck with aliens too. They're cool. I mean, it's an interesting concept, right? Dude, what if they come to Earth and they're exactly like we thought? Like flying saucers, big, like green, like weird looking motherfuckers. They're exactly what we thought. Like just butt ass naked. Alien dicks out. Bloodhound says more people believe in aliens than the Bible these days. In other words, fake alien invasion coming soon. That's true. That's true. I guess if you read the Bible, like, call me a critic. I mean, it's like there's a lot of plot holes, right? It's like, how come like Jesus was like, or God was like a gangster in the Old Testament, like just burning motherfuckers up and shit, hitting people with plagues and stuff, And now he's like, oh, nice, peace and love. Yeah, we accept everyone. Like the Bible did not. The only thing that has changed the last 200 years are people. The Bible has not changed. Has there been a new prophet that rewrote it, or are we revising it and making it fun and friendly for kids and the newer things that weren't acceptable, like slaves were okay in the Bible, being liking the same sex is not okay in the Bible, having sex before marriage, all this shit was not okay in the Bible, but like we make it okay now. That doesn't make any sense. Like, who gave us the power to do that? You know what I mean? Morning Wood said they came here to fulfill the porn industry. Dude, imagine. Dude, who's gonna be the first one to do some alien porn? Dude, that's a market. Okay, guys, we have a business venture in case crypto doesn't work out. Alien porn. You gotta be the first ones though. So I'm gonna need some guys who are willing to do some shit. Okay. I mean, I grew up like super religious. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Drunk Saying says recently launched. Thank you, appreciate that. We will not be buying that. You are going to rug us, confirmed. But thank you so much for the $2. Steve says, well, no one has read the original Bible. No one's allowed because it isn't what our Bible is. Translations have ruined the original text. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Barry says slavery back then was to pay off your debts. Well, yes, slavery has always been a thing. Like slavery has always been a thing. It's not exclusive or the United States is not special in that sense. But our slavery was, I wouldn't say it's particularly brutal, but man, it's brutal, right? Brutal. Slavery's just bad, and there's still slaves, modern day slaves, right? Blockchain basis because the Bible was written by men and mankind is susceptible to human error. I mean, if you guys don't watch Lord of the Rings, man, that's like little hidden messages just about men in general, like mankind, greed. Because think about like what's the motive for acquiring things and power and status? It's to be like appealing to the opposite sex and for people to like look up to you, or you could be narcissist or whatever. Like everything we do as men is for ass, right? To be able to bang as many women as we can. Not everybody, but some people, right? Like it's weird. People are weird, man. Like Sam Bankman-Fried, like literally let some chick he was dating like run Alameda Research, probably because he liked her. You know what I mean? Like just shit like that. You know what I mean? But I grew up super religious, like literally going to church 4 times a week. Having it like I could not pray. I couldn't eat before I prayed, and I had to pray before I went to bed. I felt like super like, and paranoid about it, and I'd get in trouble for like dumbass shit. It's just stupid. Like everything fun in life is a sin. I wouldn't say everything fun, but a lot of things that are fun and we enjoy in life are like quote unquote sin. So don't question the book. Seriously, I was raised in that and after DMT and right. Yeah. Does the Bible let me do drugs still? Robert says, why does NASA label the Black Knight satellite as space junk? Also, why did he need space? I don't know. Dude, I'm not a space guy, bro. But Lord of the Rings is interesting. It's because every other race, I mean, they did want the ring, but like men really wanted that ring, right? Well, yeah, we need that power, right? What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing? The ring is $100 billion. Christy says, if aliens were real, they might be made of some special material. You will want someone else to touch alien in order not to be affected by the molecule level. Yeah, it could be. That'd be crazy. Some Terminator shit. I know we got the Bible stuff, crypto, the Bible to alien theory. Rug Labs. Is that really called Rug Labs? They are not promoting it. They did not hit me with a $2 donation for Rug Labs. You're out your goddamn mind. Dude, WAGMI recovering quite nicely, man. It's nice to see that. Hey, Bree. Jack says, I've just been here driving. Hey, we're going to do an hour tonight, though, guys. I got to clean up my place. I got my Theragun. What the fuck? Dude, my back is sitting right now is painful. It's because I don't do deadlifts, but for CrossFit, we've been doing deadlifts. So I just been toughing it out. And I just fucked up my back too bad when I was a wee lad. And just trying to I remember when I was, I think I was 20 years old. I was just trying to deadlift. I used to deadlift a lot. I think my max is 550 for 2. I used to deadlift a ton, which is baby numbers to pros, but it's good for a lot of people. My back's just killing me. Sitting down is a pain. Anything like not like on my side, it just hurts my back. Or standing up. I'm thinking about getting one of those desks that go up. So I'm just taking fucking ibuprofen and Tylenol and no more deadlifts. Aragon was heir to the throne, kind of like Yahweh. Yeah, I mean, the Jesus story, I think is. I was watching some documentary that was saying that the story of like Jesus, the prophet, and like that shit, like that's a tale as old as time. The lovebirds of crypto. Inverse table for back pain or back. That's what I thought. Like you could just kind of lean back and like, dude, lay on my phone roller. But my hammies are tight, and I've been stretching a lot more. I've been putting my body through a lot lately. Guys, my first fight's going to be in June, by the way. My first fight is going to be in June. It's going to be a PKB, so it'll be with gear on, but I'm going to have an actual real fight, like an actual kickboxing fight next year around this time. So it's in the works. So we'll get some cool FUD. So a lot of my time is being spent training and just getting better. But we're here, baby. ACL, it's been a year. Tomorrow will be a year since my ACL surgery. So yeah, it'd be cool. Darth Elba says, no, let me rephrase that last sentence from Crypto Bible to butt naked with dick. God damn it, Darth Elba. Bree says, I was in my basement doing a dab while my phone was plugged upstairs. Hey, let's go. Nice. Dab sounding good. Whoop that. I'm going to sleep. Whoever my first opponent is, I'm going to hurt him. I don't know who it is, but I'm going to hurt him. I won't be fighting Jake. Maybe Ian Heinisch, though. The UFC fighter. He does not like me, but it is what it is. We'll do a kickboxing match. I can't beat him in an MMA match. He'll kick my ass. Too much wrestling. His grappling's way too good. Jake would rock you if he had confidence and he had 3 solid months of good training. No, he wouldn't. I'd be Jake. Jake is a big Jake is a big man. Like, he's athletic and very strong. I told him he should just train. It'd be a good fight, but I think I could beat him. But Jake is just an athletic man, bro. A big dude, strong guy. He's like one of those people that you look like, oh, he played sports, or he should play sports, right? Yeah. But if Jake trained for like a year or two, dude, oh yeah, dude, he'd be good as fuck, bro. I told him to train, but he's just not at bad. But Jake works out every morning, so you should challenge Russ. I'm not gonna challenge Russ. I mean, if Russ wants to do a boxing match, I would totally do it, but I'm way bigger than Russ. He's probably like, Russ is like probably a $160. I'm like 230 right now. Mike Grubb says, what do you think about the James Webb telescope? This uncovering the universe is older than we thought. I mean, I'm not surprised, Mike Grove. Like, every time like some crazy thing happens like that, like some crazy new discovery or something that like the pandemic, I'm like, oh, this is just life. This is just history in our lives. Like, things being remade. What we thought was a thing before, what we thought we were doing, a year ago, you know what I mean? Or 100 years ago is like all different. Like, this is our life. Like, these things are being discovered while we live, right? Well, Jake's a beast, man. Got to recognize real, Chrissy. Did you see that motherfucker barehand a hockey puck at a game the other night? Crazy. Work your wrists, waist, and forearms out, Rodney. My wrists, my waist, what are you talking about? You would fold Russ. Yeah, I would fold Russ like an omelet, bro. I would fold. Russ does not want to box me. I will fold him like an omelet. Jake. Yeah, Jake's not a big fighter guy. I don't think so, but Jake will throw down though. I think the craziest, like the time that Jake got mad at some guy where we were at a club and I brought a girl with me, and there was this fucking guy who was just like this little small Hispanic guy, like super twacked out of his mind. I don't know if he was doing coke or whatever, but he kept trying to slide on the girl I was with. And I, drink a lot of, alcohol and water. So I go to the bathroom every so often, but she told me. So I went up to him. I put my arm like this. I said, I'm not going to tell you again. Leave her alone. I will thump you. He got scared and went away. But when I went to the bathroom again, he came back. And when I was gone, Jake almost smashed that little guy because the chick told me, she's like, Jake must beat that guy's ass. And then his other friend that was with him was like, I'm sorry for he's just fucking. I don't know if he was on some shit. He was just high out of his mind, And so, we talked to his friend and he's just in some shit. But Jake will get down, bro. The faster you snap, the quicker, harder your punches. Oh, I know. I have a very, very good coach. It's all, yeah. Work your wrists, waist, and forearms out. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, that's part of working out, right? Your wrist. You can't really work your wrist. You want to make sure you wrap your hands so you don't fuck your shit up. I never wrap my hands, by the way. Waist, you want a good core and forearms. I mean, grip strength is everything, but it's not a ton in boxing. Literally everything, or kickboxing, everything comes from your hip, man. It's all about just mechanics, right? And I'm getting better on my mechanics. I'm very strong. I got a lot of power, but it's all about mechanics, What's up, Crypto P? How you doing? Why do I have a scam token above my head? Don't be hating on Volt. Smell like testosterone, playing mom, putting my boy in place. I don't play that shit, bro. I'm a nice guy in public, dude, but like, I mean, that's disrespectful, bro. If it, and here's the thing: if you're out with a chick and some guy is being creepy to your girl, you need to say something. Okay, you need to say something. If someone's trying to fucking slide on your chick or disrespect her in front of you, you need to say something always. Rodney, if we can roast him like David Lucas roast Tony, that would be great. What is that? I was trained from Shaolin. It's okay, but Shaolin training is not practical. It's good discipline, and you could probably whoop some average person's ass. But like, I even follow a guy on YouTube who trained at the Shaolin Temple for like 3 years or 4 years. He's very good, and he even talks about how it's not a practical form of fighting. It's okay, but you get your ass beat by a really good kickboxer or a Muay Thai fighter all the time. Like literally, the best form of fighting it's just mixed martial arts because it's everything. Wrestling and jujitsu are the number one. If you cannot stop a fucking takedown, you're fucked. If you can't stop someone from putting you on your ass, you are fucked. You can say, "Oh, I can hit an uppercut or hit a perfect shot." It ain't like that. Like Bruce Lee, everyone thinks Bruce Lee's like some deity. If Bruce Lee fought an amateur wrestler, he'd get his ass beat easy. Bruce Lee is a $145. Shut up, Darth Diablo. We're just bros. All right, guys, but I'm going to get out of here, guys. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for an hour tonight. And before we go, though, Brad did gift somebody a membership. Scorpio A, you have been gifted a membership from Brad. Thank you so much, Brad. And Scorpio, welcome to The Degenerates. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. Make sure you send a thank to Brad. Again, thanks for like the millionth gifted gifted membership. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.